Hi to all. Hi to all. Old and new. How are you? Hope that you're having a beautiful month of May. We're nearly in June, actually, but anyway, let's get back to the reading because I'm really excited about this reading, as I am about all the readings I do, but mainly about the new moon readings. There is always a sense of freshness and everything, okay? So this is going to be for all signs, but please don't skip because I'm going to explain a couple of things about this particular new moon that is happening right now on the 27th of May, okay? So this is a new moon in Gemini. New moons in general, all of the new moons, no matter which kind of signs they're falling into, are about two starts, okay? Now, and then they get the flavor also of the sign that they are in when there is the new moon. So the new moon in Gemini, it's all about communication. Communication is the key to really solve any problem that there might be in whatever circumstances that then we will see for each sign, and to move forward and to make a new start and a new creation coming forward. Okay, so without further ado, I am going to start the first reading for Gemini, okay, because it's their new moon, and I'll see you on your sun, moon, and rising. Okay. Hello, Gemini. Hello, hi, and welcome to your new moon reading. Here we are, very excited. Now, let's have a look with the Silver Witchcraft Tarot. They work really well for me when we're talking about moon readings, and see which kind of situation or whatever your new moon is going to hit you. And then I am going to pull oracle cards as well. So let's have a look. But let's start with these. Please, angels and guides, please show us for Gemini, in which area is this new moon, their new moon, going to hit them. Okay, so we've got the 8 of Pentacles. We have got the 7 of Pentacles. And we've got the Wheel. Okay, beautiful Geminis, what I sense here, and remember that these first 3 cards are for all of you, okay? So I strongly sense that here we have got the 8 of Pentacles opening. We are talking about something tangible, and I am strongly going hitting towards the fact of work. That could be you working for somebody else, or wanting to start a new job, or already working for yourself, but it's got something to do, this new moon, new moon in Gemini in your sign, to do with creating something from your skills. Okay, it could be that you were waiting, because with the 7 of Pentacles, it's like you put in a lot of work. Okay, you put in a lot of work in a project, whatever, I repeat myself, as working for somebody else or for yourself, and now you're waiting for something to come out of it. So if you're working for a firm, for example, you're waiting for them to give you a promotion or something like that. Or it could be as well that you have worked behind the scene to leave a job that you didn't like and then to start your own business. But again, there was a lot of work put in, a lot of thought, a lot of handcraft, and you waited for the right moment. Okay, waiting for the right moment, and now here it is with the Wheel of Fortune. Things are starting to move, things are starting to go up a notch. So let's say that you are just leaving a job and going into a new one, so this is the start, or you're going to get a promotion very, very soon, or that you're starting your own business that could be on the side, or making it become your full-time work. So things are really moving. But let's remember what your new moon is all about. It's about communication. So whatever you are getting a promotion or are going for a promotion, your communication needs to be very clear, non-confrontational. I'm sensing this feeling of it's very important for you to be very, very politically correct. This is really resonating with me at the moment. So just go with the flow. Don't go into the defensive, and absolutely, I would not suggest or advise for you to go in confrontationally, because you are going to get what you want. If instead you're starting your new business, communication is the key. So really put yourself out there, words of mouth, do the leaflets, do pamphlets, do what you need to do, because now it's the right moment. Okay, so, and this is for all of you, Gemini, okay, Sun, Moon, and Rising. But now I'll pull one of the Gateway Oracle for Sun, Moon, and Rising and see. But keep in mind that honestly, here I feel that we are talking about work. So let's have a look, Gemini. So for Gemini Sun, can we please have an oracle for Gemini Sun? And here it says, cherish self. I accept and love myself. So definitely this is really going to help. When we appreciate ourselves and what we do and the job we done and the job we are doing, there is an inner glow that then expand outwardly, and people then really appreciate more because they can see our work themselves as well. Okay, so let's see now another card for Gemini Moon. I'll just take it from the deck, and here it says, letting go. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. Okay, so if you're leaving a job or whatever, or if you're starting a new job, just go into the direction that you really feel pulled towards. Okay, now let's see for the Gemini Rising. Being in the flow. I am in the flow of the universe. So the Gemini Rising are already a little step ahead in comparison to the Gemini Moon. So the Gemini Moon needs to let go and really follow the universe, while the Gemini Rising are already doing it. But Gemini Moon, don't worry, I strongly sense that you are really going to feel energized because you're going to see the result of your hard work. Okay, and that is going to make you letting go in an easier way and then move forward in your new path. Okay, so I really wish you good luck for your new endeavor. And please, if you enjoyed this reading, like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click onto the notification bell. If you would like a private reading with me, there is the link to my website, and all of that is explained in my website. What else? Oh, yes. I am going to put links to other readings in the comment box below, and I think that's it. Okay, thank you so very much, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed like I did, and see you very soon. Bye bye. Hello, Cancerian friends. How are you? So I hope you did listen to the intro of the reading, because it's very important. I don't want to go through it again. If you didn't, please go back. There is the timestamps, and then come back to your reading, okay? So, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What are we going to do now? We're going to pull 3 of the tarot from the Silver Witchcraft Tarot. Absolutely beautiful. I love them for moon readings. And we are going to see in which area is this new moon in Gemini going to hit. Okay, so what are we talking about? And then there is 3 oracle cards. Okay, so let's have a look now. Please, intuition guides, please show us for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what is this beautiful new moon in Gemini going to be speaking to them about? Okay, so here we've got the 4 of Swords. I am pulling them first, and then I'm going to explain them. And then we've got the Devil card. And then we have got the Emperor. Sorry, I think I have the deck, upside down. Okay, so remember that new moons, all of the new moons are about new starts, and the new moon in Gemini on the 27th of May, it's about communication. Okay, how to move forward. So what I sense here, starting with the Four of Swords, is that you're coming into this new moon in a moment of uh, not okay, I'm trying to put it into words. It's not that you don't know what to do, but you're after getting disheartened. This could be about anything, okay? um it's a very generalized but deep message that I'm getting from the cards. So if there has been something that lately you feel you're stuck and that you tried and tried and tried to unblock yourself or unblock the situation, now more I'm speaking and more I'm sensing it could be very much to do with a one-to-one relationship. Yes, it could be romantic, but it could also be with family, it could be with a daughter or a son, but you know, a close relationship, a friend, a boss, anything. But anyway, so if there is a situation like that, that up until now you feel that you had to retreat because everything that you were trying to do to solve the situation didn't work, and that it left you a kind of disheartened, as I was saying before. What this card is saying to me with the devil is that is saying to you, please remember that we don't get chained or stuck unless, I know it sounds harsh, and then let me say this and then I'll articulate it more, unless we allow it to, in the way of saying, okay, now, dear Cancerians, you are feeling stuck in a situation where you thought you done everything you could, or you done everything you could from your side to really unblock it, but it's still not moving, it's still chained. It could be a situation where you feel you are in a toxic relationship of any kind, and that maybe you've been not appreciated or even used. I know I'm using very strong words here, but with the devil card we can never know. And then we have got the Emperor card. So it could be that the other person really could be a very rigid person up until now. So somebody that says my way or the highway. And if you have found yourself up until now coming to this situation where you tried and tried and tried, but the other person is so inflexible, so firm, so rigid, that's the words I'm saying, and that you feel that there is no leeway. Now I just looked at the card and I had a haha moment. Okay, what is happening is that you are trying. Okay, can you see this girl? She's putting flowers on a tomb, okay, on something that is dead, but the flowers are alive. So what is happening here and what I'm sensing is that you had tried with all your might to speak with action, to speak with words, and to try to fix the situation in a way that would have worked before. Would have worked with this particular person, maybe when you met them, maybe when you were younger, maybe when the situation was different. So what I sense here for you to be able to unchain first yourself from this feeling is to see the situation with new eyes. Okay, I have tried, but I have tried in a way thinking about the person that is facing me in the way that they were before. Now I've got to open my eyes and look at them in the way that they are now. So now how do I communicate to them? It's like as if you need to see this new person as the person that it is today, not as if it was yesterday. Okay? And through communication, new way of communicate. Like I'm giving you a very stupid example. Would you communicate with a child? Now, I'm not saying that this person was childish or it is now. I'm not saying that, but it's an example. With a child of 5, in the same way that you would communicate with a child of 13. No, there is different languages, different way, different needs. Or would you communicate with someone that is, I don't know, from a population in the jungle that they've never met, someone from the what we call our own civilization, and use the words. No, it's a different way of communicate. It's not a matter of intelligence, less or more. It's a matter of speaking their language. So I strongly sense here, Cancerian, that to solve this situation and to have a new start, it's for you to start seeing them in the light that they really are and not who they were. Okay, so now I am going to pull a oracle card from the Gateway Oracles. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of there. One for Cancer Sun, one for the Moon, and one for the Rising. So let's have a look. Please, angels and guides, please give us more messages here. Okay, so for Cancer Sun, accepting what is. I accept and embrace my inner majesty. And accepting what is. Yes, if the person facing you has changed, he has changed or she has changed. And then it's down to you to accept this. And then also to accept yourself, because you are really majestic. By accepting others, we accept ourselves as well. And then it's our decision if to keep them in our life or not. So let's see now for Cancer Moon. And here we have savoring pleasure. I fully embrace bliss in my life. Yes, I strongly sense that after that you do the steps that I was talking about, and instead you won't feel so stuck anymore. You won't feel in that Four of Swords energy, and you're going to really start feeling lighter and start enjoying the pleasure of life again. Now, Cancer Rising. Trusting your intuition. My life is truly guided. I don't need to say to Cancers about your intuition. You're really, really spot on usually. So again, when you are going to speak to this person, trust your intuition. Don't think. Don't analyze. Don't let the past of how they were come back in. Go ahead and just speak your truth. Okay, Cancer, so I really hope you enjoyed this reading. I immensely enjoyed doing it for you and with you. And if you did, please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like a private reading with me, all of the details are in the comment box below. There is the link to my website. I am going to put more links into the comment box as well to other readings. Also, from now on, all of my new readings are under the tab Live. And I think that is it. Thank you so very, very much for watching, to be here with me, spending a bit of time. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you'll come back soon for more readings. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. Hello, Leos. Hello, Leos. Hi. Welcome to your new moon reading for the month of May of 2025. I hope you did listen to the intro where I explained about this particular new moon. If you didn't, please go back, because there is an explanation. It's not very long, but it is important to understand this particular new moon. Okay? So, Leo, what are we going to do now? For all of you, Sun, Moon, and Rising, I'm going to pull 3 tarot from the Silver Witchcraft Tarot deck and see how is this new moon in Gemini going to affect, and what part of your life it's going to affect. Okay, so let's have a look. Please, angels and guides, please show us how is this beautiful Gemini new moon going to affect our friends of Leos, our Leos friends. Okay, so let's have a look. Here we've got the 5 of Chalice, that is the 5 of Cups. Then we have got the Page of Chalice, that is the Page of Cups. And then we have got the Sun. Okay, very, very interesting. I find this very, very interesting. We have got both luminaries, So if you know a bit about astrology, you will know that the sun and the moon are the luminaries, and they are the ones that represents us the most, and the ones that, sun sign, moon signs, um, they are the start of the shaping of us for who we are. But let's get back to us. So we are coming, you Leos, sun, moon, and rising, are coming into this new moon with something that you are regretting. Five of Cups, it's a regret. It's something that you are thinking back and say, oh, I should have done that way. Okay, why didn't I act that way? Why didn't I say that? Why didn't... There is this sense of, okay, the sense I'm getting here, for those of you that this will resonate with, is I spoke too soon. It's like as if some new information and some new facts are after coming to the surface between the last new moon and this one, so in the middle of April, about a situation where you have acted or you have spoken too soon. And now you are saying, oh, I should have waited. I didn't know, I didn't expect that this new information were going to come out. It was like an element of surprise that came. And now, because of that, you're saying, oh. So, but what we see here then, it's the Page of Cups. I sense that it's not only you that are going to then speak the truth about this situation with the new information that you have. So it's like as if you are not afraid of going back and actually say, okay, now to the limit could be, okay, I made a mistake. Now I have this new information. I can see this, and my idea or my judgment is being reevaluated. Could be about anything. This is not giving me a particular relationship, work, friendship, nothing. It could be in general. But also I sense that when you do that, when you speak and you say, oh, I have realized now, because of seeing this and this, after the last time that we spoke, or after the last time that I could have come towards you or towards the situation in a bit of a strong way, I strongly sense that the people or the situation from the other side is going to be very receptive. It's really going to accept your apologies or your explanation. And this is going to bring clarity. The sun always brings clarity, but brings joy and also renewal. Okay, so here we are really talking about the communication is the key. The new moon in Gemini, it's always true communication. So by you communicating that now you have all the information that you didn't have before, when you had made the call or you made the call about whatever it was, now you're retracing your steps because of the new information, messages, whatever that you have. And this is going to not only lift you from a situation of feeling sorry for the decision you had made, but also for it opens for the other person, the other party, to receive this and starting then to create a better and more harmonious way of going forward. So this is really beautiful. Now, my dear Leos, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put I'm going to pull one oracle card from the Gateway Oracles for Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, so let's have a look. Please, angels and guides, please show us for our beautiful and majestic Leos. Now, an oracle, please, for Leo's Sun. Revealing radiance. My light illuminates the world. Yes, and the truth, this really reminds me of the sun here. Whoops, sorry. See the sun here? The pearl there and the sun there. It's very, very similar. That light, that brightness, that showing who you are, showing as well that you are capable of retracing your steps and then move forward. It shows that there is an elasticity and that there is an understanding that things can change and change for the better. Okay, so revealing your radiance, it's beautiful. My light illuminates the world. It's absolutely beautiful. Now let's see for Leo's moons. And here we've got igniting courage. I'm strong, valiant, and courageous. So for you, beautiful Leo's moon, yes, you know, it does take courage to go to somebody or whatever it is and say, sorry, you know, I jumped the guns. But I don't see you having any problems. You jump on that horse and off you gallop and everything will be solved. Leo's rising. Following your bliss, my soul sings with joy. Yes, I strongly sense, Leo rising, that as soon as this is done, this communication, it's done with whoever you need to do it with, you are really going to feel much, much better. And also, I sense that because of this, the end result of whatever it was supposed to be, it's going to be even better, because with this sun it's a renewal, but it's also growing more. I see like a field full of flowers that all of a sudden they just start blossoming. Okay, so thank you so very, very much, Leos, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. You will really help me with the channel that I restarted after so long. If you would like a private reading with me, the details are in the comment box below. There is the link to my website. I am going to put more links to into the comment box for other readings. And also, if you want to see more, you can go onto the live tab of my channel. Okay, so thank you so very, very much, Leos, and I hope to see you all very soon for the next reading. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hello, Virgos. Hello, here we are. Now it's your turn. How are you? So I hope you did listen to the intro or to the explanation of this reading at the very start. If you didn't, please go back. It's only short, but it's quite important because it explains about this particular moon. Okay, so without further ado now, Virgos, what we are going to do together, we are going to take 3 tarot cards from the Silver Witchcraft Tarot deck. And for all of you, Sun, Moon, and Rising, we are going to see and understand how this new moon in Gemini is going to affect you and in which part of your life. Okay? So here we go. Let's pull these cards first. So we've got a 7 of chalices. So 7 of chalices, it's the 7 of cups. Okay? I'm going to read them in a second. Then we have got the Temperance. Okay, Virgo? Temperance. And then we have got the Hangman. So 2 major arcanas. So it's something that I strongly sense. When I see more than 1 major arcana out of 3 cards, already it tells me that the situation that I'm going to read for, it's like as if you felt it has slipped a bit out of your hands. Major arcanas usually tend to be about something that we sense it's coming from the outside of us and that we have got not complete control of. If I would have had 3, you would have felt completely out of control. Out of control, not out of control, running around like a headless chicken, but something that you couldn't do anything about. But here with 2, it's like, okay, at the moment, I don't feel I have that much control. But let's see. So let's go back to this. 7 of chalices. 7 of chalices is the 7 of cups, and the 7 of cups is that card of confusion. You can see this is actually usually represents the 7 of Pentacles in that particular position, like, somebody picking from a tree or picking fruits or something like that. But in this deck, it's actually the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups talks about confusion because there is too many choices. Now, we are talking about, it could be anything. It could be about work. It could be about a relationship. It could be between two people. It could be taking the side of somebody in a family feud or, oh, Jesus, feud, in a family argument. Sorry, feud was very heavy. It could be about anything. But here I sense that there is a sense of confusion. There is too many choices. Which one will I pick? So it's like it's because of this, Virgo, and because of your archetype, of your nature, of being really wanting to do things to perfection. Sorry, I'm covering. Really wanting to do things to perfection. Making sure that everybody's happy, because you also do that. You tend to do that to make sure that everybody's happy and that everybody's looked after. It's like as if you put yourself in that situation where you didn't know what to do. For example, will I stay in this job? Will I go? And then starting to think of all the pros and cons, but they were the same amount. Or do you understand what I'm saying? Or this friend is telling me this, and my other friend then is telling me another thing, and these two friends of mine are after arguing, and they want my help. But do you understand that kind of situation? So what happened then is that you, with a lot of patience, have tried to it's like what I'm seeing in my mind's eyes now. It's like a ball of wool, and you trying to pull a string, and having to then reball it. I don't know how you say it in English. So practically, this ball of wool, it's all tangled, and you need to redo it. So, and with the Temperance, it's really, you put a lot of patience in this, and this could have been going on since December, the situation that I'm talking about. Okay. And I would not be surprised if it could be the decision about a reconciliation as well. You going back with someone, and this could be at the level of you going back with someone that you lived with, or you were married to, or you're still married to. Okay, so this is a little side thing. But so whatever it is, you really took your time. And what did you do? Not only you took your time about the decision, but you also put yourself in the hangman position. So this is a card of sacrifice. This is a card of inertia, but also looking at the other party point of view. Okay, so what is happening here with this new moon is that there is going to be a new start. I strongly sense that through communication, okay, through communication, you're going to manage. It's like as if the communication that you had from the other parties are not enough for you to make a decision, but I strongly sense that your decision is going to be based immediately or soon after the 27th of May through communication with the person that, or the people that you are involved in this particular situation. One thing that I would suggest is don't get too stuck in the small details. I'm getting this message very clearly, like saying, dear Virgos, don't get too bogged down in the small details. You have been very patient. You have looked at everything from the other person point of view as well. Don't get bogged down. This situation is going to start moving forward. And I am sensing from around the 30th, 31st of May, you're going to start seeing little progresses. And then, the pace is going to pick up. So now, dearest Virgos, I am going to pull 3 oracle cards from the Gateway Oracles. One for the sun, the moon, and the rising. So let's see. Please, angels and guides, please give us 3 extra messages for our beautiful Virgos. So for Virgos, sun. Communicating freely. I communicate from the depth of my being. Now, this is the new moon in Gemini, and it's all about communication. So Virgo's sun, I strongly feel that you are going to start communicating without, I sense that for you, you are going to really turn yourself in the proper way, not staying upside down anymore, but up, and then your feet down, and communicate what you really feel. And that is going to be the key of moving your situation forward. Now, let's see for the Virgo's moon. Cherish self. I accept and love myself. This is the second time that it comes out. So what I'm seeing here is that for you, Virgo moon, when you start accepting yourself for who you are, don't beat yourself down if you haven't made a decision up until now. It's all in the matter of understanding and really being self-aware of why, maybe you got stuck for a bit too long, if the case is since December. But when you start to accept that that is the way you are, but recognizing that now it's the time, you will be fine. So let's see now for the Virgo risings. Embarking on an adventure. I savor the wonders of the world. So for you, Virgo rising, it could also be about traveling. Could have been a decision about a relocation. It could have been a decision about, going for a beautiful trip, something that you've always dreamed about. This reminds me very much of Egypt. Absolutely beautiful. And it could also be a trip, a physical journey, a physical trip, but also that it would help you with self-discovery. Some of you would be very interested in your soul's journey. And so I think that the decision is going to be made. And by the way, if you are interested in that, I do have a reading that I will do from now on at the middle of each month, but I have one done already, and I'm going to put the link below. And it's about your soul's journey. Okay, so Virgos, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here with me. Now, if you liked this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. That would really help my channel to come up again after so many years that I didn't read. If you would like a private reading with me, the link to my website, it's in the comment box below. There is going to be more links to other readings in the comment box below, but also please go to my YouTube page and look at the live, under the live tab. There is loads there. I think that's all. Thank you so very, very much, Virgos, and I hope to see you all very, very soon for new readings. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hi, Libras. Hello, and welcome to your Gemini new moon reading for the month of May of 2025. Now, Libra, I really hope you did listen to the intro of this video, because there is explanation about this particular new moon. Now, if you didn't, please go back. It's only a couple of minutes. I don't even think it's 2 minutes long, but it's going to give you the idea of what we are talking about, okay? So without further ado, dearest Libras, we are going now to take 3 cards from the Silver Witchcraft Tarot deck and see what is this new moon in Gemini going to speak to you about, okay? So this is for all of you, sun, moon, and rising, okay? So what do we have here? We have got the 8 of Chalice. I'm going to read them all together then. And we've got the King of Pentacles. And then we've got the Lovers. Okay. And the Moon. Okay. So definitely we are talking about the new moon. So when I see that at the bottom of the deck, we have got the representation of what we're reading for, it already gives me a very, very strong message that whatever is going on, it's going to be resolved one way or the other, but depending on your decision, not on whoever is involved with you in this particular situation. So it's like this is a pivotal moment for you, Libras. Okay? And depending on your decision, whatever, black or white or left or right or whatever, it's going to be resolved. Okay, so let's start. We start with the Eight of Chalice. Here we have got a situation where there is an abandonment. Eight of Chalice is the Eight of Cups. Someone left, Libras, or you left. Here there is a situation, I strongly feel this is a romantic relationship. Okay. For the other readings, the other sign that I done before you, as sometimes for some of them it was not so specific, but I strongly sense for you, Libras, that this is about a romantic relationship. And I also sense that for some of you, it could be that you are in a relationship right now, but we could be also talking about a relationship before or before that. You know, those one, the typical that they got away. So that is still playing in your head. So for some of you would be that, and for some of you instead would be about a relationship that is going on at the moment where you left or the other person left because there was no communication. The communication was gone. Now, whoever made the decision to leave is not happy. They're really in that space of feeling sorry, feeling the lack of the family, feeling the lack of you. And if it's you that left, you are missing the other person. There is this sense of emptiness. There is a fire here, but as you can see, the actual girl, doesn't matter, woman or man, it's turning to face where you would expect it to be colder. So the fire, I strongly sense that between you and this person, there is still there is still fire, there is still warmth, but whoever left is like as if he can't see, he or she, you or them can't see that there is still potentials there. Now, with the King of Pentacles here, what I noticed is that both of you, excuse me, I should have had a bottle of water here, I forgot it. Both of you, it's like as if you're standing your ground. Not only that, but it could have also having something to do about some financial problems that were going on in the relationship. It could be that you or them were spending too much, or there was some kind of problem at a monetary level, at an economical level. I also sense here that it could be that maybe someone had to leave because the job that they were offered, it's far away, so that this now has become a relationship that is not conducive to grow because of the distance, and you or them decided to say, okay, let's let go of the relationship. But here with the Lovers, that is actually the representing again Gemini. So what do we have here? We have got two very, very strong messages. As I read before, the moon at the bottom of the deck, we are reading for the new moon, like saying, Libras, don't worry. During this new moon time, so from the 27th of May up until the next new moon, things are going to resolve one way or the other. But also what we have here is the Lovers, the card that is ruled by Gemini, by the star sign of Gemini. So by the sun sign, not the star sign, sorry, by the sun side of Gemini. And what is Gemini? Gemini, it's about communication. And this new moon, it's communication is the key. So there is need, You, Libra, are going to solve this situation by speaking, but you will be the one making the decision. Whatever you say, it's what the decision is going to be. You will have to make a decision if to stay in the situation that you're now, or to reconcile, or to bring the situation together in a different way. But it's down to you, Libra, and it's going to be solved. Okay? So now, dearest Libras, what we are going to do, I am going to pull 3 oracle cards from the gateway, one for the sun, the moon, and the rising, and then we'll see what comes out. So for Libra's sun, please, first, we start with Libra's sun. Accepting what is. I accept and embrace my inner majesty. So definitely the first step to solve a situation is to accept, where are we in this moment in time? Okay, this is the situation. Okay, I accept it. Now, with a clear mind, how do I move forward? Or what do I want? I want this or that. And then how do I reach that goal? Okay, now let's pull a card for the Libra moon. Being in the flow. I am in the flow of the universe. So definitely, Libra moon, I sense that you are going already feeling it. Now I'm doing this reading on the 22nd, and I sense that you are already feeling that you need to let yourself being carried by yourself, by the universe, towards this solution. Okay, now let's do Libra rising. Healing the past. I step into my future with strength and clarity. I don't think that I need to explain, apart from reading it again, because it gave me a great sense of warmth. Healing the past. I step into my future with strength and clarity. Whatever you decide, Libra, you're going to win, win, and win. Okay? So thank you so very, very much, Libras, for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click onto the notification bell. And also, if you do, like, share, and subscribe, it's really going to help me, because after so long that I didn't do any readings on my channel, it's going to take a bit of time before the channel is starting to come up again. So private reading, link below to my website and to my email. I am going to put the link to other readings in the comment box. And also you can find other new readings that I already made on the live page of my channel. Thank you so very much, Libra, and hope to see you all very soon in my next reading. Bye-bye. Now, hello, Scorpio. Hi. I'm always very happy to see you. Scorpio rising here. So I hope, Scorpio, that you are, after listening to the intro, well, it's not the intro, it's an explanation / intro of this reading, where I explain about this particular new moon. If you didn't, please go and listen, because it gives you the idea of the flavor of this new moon. Okay, and it's very short anyway. So my fellow Scorpios, let's go and let's pull, to start, 3 cards from the Silver Witchcraft Tarot, and see what this new moon in Gemini it's going to feel for us, and what it's going to affect, how it's going to affect us. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, the Hermit. I am going to pull the cards first. So here we've got the Hermit and the Queen of Wands. I'm already laughing because this is so much pertinent to my case. Sorry, I have to contain myself. So Queen of Wands and the Hangman. Okay. Now, bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords. I'll have to read it because I'm going to laugh in a second. Okay. Now, as I was saying before, I think it was for Cancer, we have got 2 major arcanas. When in a spread of 3, I have 2 major arcanas. For me, it's like as if, for you Scorpios, all of you, sun, moon, and rising now, okay? You are coming into this new moon after facing a bit of time where you felt you couldn't move forward in whatever endeavor you wanted to do. I strongly sense that this has got something to do about or a passion or a vocation or a job or ideas or something to do with creativeness. Okay. And remember that creative things can take, a million faces. Okay. So let's keep that in mind. So coming into this new moon, feeling as if for some reason you had for, maybe not. Okay. So I'll give you a bit of times. Things had started in your mind. You started to put all the things together and you had this great push. And then all of a sudden, in the last month or so, you felt as if your energies were closing within you and you had to go within. But at the same time, you were battling with yourself to keep pushing and actually questioning yourself and saying, why have I started all this with such passion and everything, but now all the passion is gone inward and the idea, and I can't actually do the action. And we found ourselves in this hermit mode. The hermit mode, it's like going within and start to look not so much for the answers on how to do things, but why am I feeling stuck? Why am I feeling that I can't keep going on the wave of when I started this project, of when I started this new endeavor? What is blocking me? Why am I going back instead of the very start of when I was in the hermit mode, trying to feel and think what I wanted to do and how I wanted it and how I wanted to create it? And then here we've got the Queen of Wands. This is what you're looking for. This is what we are looking for, that fire, that passion. Where is it? Come back. Come back. Okay? And then we've got the Hangman, putting ourselves in that upside down position of then trying to see what is going on. Why is this happening? But at the same time, I strongly feel that we know that it's becoming uncomfortable. This situation is becoming uncomfortable. And now I'm going to read the Knight of Swords. And we feel that things needs to be moved fast. There is like a push and pull within. A push and pull within of us, inside of us. Why? Okay. So what I'm sensing here is this. Why am I getting stuck into the hermit mode to look for the reason why I'm feeling stuck? It becomes like the snake that bites his tail. So by the way that we even start talking about this, so communication is the key. We can also communicate with ourselves. If we speak to ourselves and say, does this make sense to you? It does not. Because we've got to remember that that Queen of Fire, that Queen of Wands sits within us. We are ruled by Pluto, but we're also ruled by Mars. So not to forget, I strongly sense that we felt with 2 major arcanas that this energy was coming to us from the outside, of that a kind of an armor had been put around us, and we needed to find the way to free ourselves from this armor, but first going within and doing all of that kind of mad circling thought pattern, when instead it's not. And I strongly sense that if you hit procrastination, or if procrastination hits you, It's not because you don't have a clear view of where you're going or how to do it, but it's a fear of succeeding. Okay, my dear Scorpio. So now, as I said, this could be about anything, but I strongly sense it's got something to do with creating. Okay, so let's see now. I am going to pull 3 cards from the Gateway Oracle cards. One for the sun, moon, and the rising. Sorry, I'm just turning and see that my cat is now going to destroy everything. Don't jump in here. It's huge. It would destroy the place. So let's have a look now. Please, angels and guides, please show us for Scorpio sun first. A card for Scorpio sun. Savoring pleasure. I fully embrace bliss in my life. So what I sense is this, that one thing that could really help is for you, Scorpio suns, go out. Don't keep getting stuck in thinking about this. Just go out for an evening, go out with friends, put your hair down, let your hair down, and you will see that this is going to unblock. And actually, what I'm sensing is that if you communicate with somebody that you really trust and explain, there won't even be the need for them to give you an advice on how to get unstuck. By you listening to your own words, you're going to get that click and being able then to free yourself and move forward. So now let's see for the Scorpio's moon. Opening to love. My heart is opened. Okay, so this could also very well talk about a relationship. As I said, creating a relationship, it's creation. It's, art. If we look at what love is, love has got many faces. So if you really open yourself to receive as well, I'm listening, receive. This will help you as well. Okay, so let's see now Scorpio rising. Soaring into joy. Childlike wonders fills my life. I like it. So I strongly sense, Scorpio rising, me included, that if we allow ourselves to understand that this is a self-creation of our own mind patterns, and we push ourselves, we push to do what we need to do, the joy that we feel, then it's immense. Okay, so Scorpio, I really hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And excuse me, don't forget to click onto the notification bell, and also that would really help my channel to grow again after so many years of not doing readings. Now, if you would like a private reading with me, the details are in the comment box below. There is the link to my website. Also on the comment box below, there is more links to other readings, and other readings, again, new ones. You can find them on the live page. Okay, so thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Hello Saggies, and welcome to your Gemini new moon of May of 2025. Now, I hope you did listen to the intro of this particular reading, because there is the explanation there of this particular new moon and the flavor that it has. If you did not listen to it, please go back. It's only, I don't even think it's 2 minutes long, and then come back to your reading. Okay, Sagittarius, so now what we are going to do for all of you, sun, moon, and rising, we're going to pull 3 silver witchcraft tarot and see which part of your life is this new moon going to affect. So we have got the Page of Wands. We have got the Judgment. I already sense a beautiful energy here. And we've got the Page of Chalice. That is the Page of Cups. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands, it's all about communication. You know, communication is key with the new moon in Gemini. So what I sense here, I already sensed it with the Page of Wands. Here, if you're waiting for a communication, it's coming. Dear Sagittarius, a communication, it's coming with the Page of Wands. This is an offer coming to you. It could be about anything. It could be about a relationship, as it could be about a project. Okay, so if we are talking about the project, what I sense here is that you are going to be contacted and made an offer that, yes, is not exactly as much as you were, as big as you were waiting for, but is definitely the start of what you were looking for. Okay, so maybe going into partnership with somebody or being accepted. I also sense for some of you, I don't know why, let me know in the comment box below, some of you looking for oh god, and I can't get it in English, you know, grants, study grants. So if you're waiting for a grant for your going to university or whatever, it's coming, it's there. If you're waiting for a communication for that, you'll get it. Okay, now if it's about a relationship that has broken down, and now what you are getting here, it's a communication. Now if this is a relationship that has broken down and this person is going to contact you, okay, so here I strongly sense that the first contact, it's going to be from that person. It's going to be a kind of jokey, that they're going to approach you in a kind of a silly way, trying to make you laugh, and then slip in there a little innuendo. Okay, a little fiery innuendo. Like, do you remember that time that we were in that particular thing, and maybe that particular place, maybe you had been a bit naughty? Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, the second card there, here, it's the it's judgment. So definitely, if we're talking about relationship, here it's somebody coming back from the past. Definitely a relationship that is going to be rekindled. If instead is about a job or about getting a grant or even deciding a study, you could be retired and you decided to go back to school or to finally study whatever you were always interested in, that judgment, you make that judgment. Okay, the grant has been judged and it's going to be awarded. Okay, so beautiful reading. It's all about communication, you receiving that communication. I sense great joy here. And then we've got the Page of Chalice, the Page of Cups. So as you can see here, we have got the communication is the key with the new moon in Gemini. We've got the Eight of Wands, that is fast communication coming in. We've got the Page of Wands, that is about passionate communication or jokingly communication, or a communication that ignites your soul. And the Page of Chalice, pages are all about communication. Wow, Sagittarius, this is really your new moon. And with the Page of Chalice here, a Page of Cups, it's like, if we are talking about a relationship that is rekindling, as I said, the first communication is going to be with that Page of Wands in a joking way, in a little innuendo way. But then when you communicate back to them and make them understand that you're still interested, here the communication changes from their side. It's going to go much more deep. It's going to go much more into an emotional communication. Now, it's not going to be blah, but it's going to be, you know, lovely and warm, not like, oh my god, I missed you, I have to be with you, otherwise I don't know what to do. No, it's going to be lovely, it's going to be soft, it's going to be kind, it's going to also be an invitation to meet. Okay, If for any other type of communication that I read before, this communication, like about a job or about a project or about a study, you are going to be feeling so good that you're going to communicate back to this school or institute or partner, future partner in business or whatever, in such a kind way. I really am loving your reading, Sagittarius, because when I read, I get the feelings as well, and the sense of that I'm getting, and the feelings and the emotion I'm getting from your reading is wonderful. So now, Sagittarius, before I let you go, what I'm doing, I am pulling 3 oracle cards from the Gateway deck, one for this Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Sea. Okay, so now one card, please, for Sagittarius Sun. Opening to love. My heart is opened. So for those of you that you are rekindling a relationship, Sagittarius Sun, this is absolutely beautiful. Okay, the best of luck. Now, here now for Sagittarius Moons. Proceeding softly, my inner power grows in moments of quietude. Okay, so I strongly sense here, Sagittarius Moon, that you are going to be so full of, you know, that beautiful sense of love and peace within your heart. That is exactly what you're going to be externate to around you, but also towards you. It's gorgeous. Now, Sagittarius Rising, starting fresh. A wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. Definitely. You know, this is all about new beginning. Like new moons are, a new start is coming. You know, so your reading, it's really incredible, Sagittarius. Start fresh. A wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. Whatever is the relationship that is rekindling, it's just going to feel new. I sense that it's going to be on a new footing, a new level, a new way also of communicate with each other. Just remember this. If you are rekindling a relationship during this new moon, your communication going forward, it's going to be under the influence of this new moon in Gemini, and communication is going to be the key. Okay, so I really hope you enjoyed this reading, Sagittarius. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe, because it's really going to help me to grow my channel again after so long that I didn't do any readings. If you would like a private reading with me, there is the link to my website, and then all the explanations are there. I am going to put on the comment box below some links to other readings that I already done, but I can't put them all. So if you want, you can go to my main page, YouTube channel page, and go under live, and you'll see them there. Okay, so Sagittarius, I hope to see you all very soon for my next reading. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. Hi, Capricorns. Hello, and welcome to your new moon reading for the month of May of 2025. So I really hope that you did listen to the intro of this reading, because there I gave the explanation of the flavor of this new moon, and you would be able to understand a lot more. If you didn't, please go back and listen, because it really helps you, and it's less than 2 minutes long anyway, and then you can come back. But without further ado, Capricorns, now let's start. I am going to read 3 cards from the Silver Witchcraft Tarot deck and see how this new moon in Gemini is going to affect you. So please, angels and guides, please show us for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, how is this beautiful new Gemini moon going to affect them. So I'm going to pull them first and read them. So King of Wands, Two of Wands. Wow, Capricorn. And Nine of Swords. Okay, what do we have at the bottom of the deck? Five of Chalice. Okay, I didn't read the bottom of the deck for all of the signs, only to those that I feel the need of. So if you are here maybe for your sun, moon, or rising, and or for someone else as a cross watcher, and I didn't do it for your own one, for your own reading, I do it only when I feel that I need to. Okay, so what I sense here, Five of Chalice here, is I had this for Leo as well. It was in the first position. So something, an episode or something that happened that you regret happening, a situation where you regret saying things, or but more than saying things, doing or not doing certain actions. I'm sorry, but my cat is going to destroy half of the room. Please get down. Sorry. It's more than an hour that I'm reading. He's very attached to me, so it's like saying, come on. So here we have got a situation coming to this new moon where I strongly sense you are regretting not doing something, not taking an action. Now, we could be talking about anything, but so we could be talking about a job that maybe you didn't take that it was offered to you, or maybe leaving a job when you could, or anything, any kind of things, deciding to do a certain study instead of another, going to a certain university instead of another, and then you decided it was an action that was not taken. But my feelings here, Capricorns, is something, the biggest message that I'm getting here, it's for some of you that didn't take an action within a relationship. So I'm talking about a romantic relationship, okay? I don't sense friendship or family. It could be, but if it is friendship, it's an extremely close friendship, and if it's family, it's a kind of, those relationship that is like stuck by the hip. But that's why I sense more a relationship with a significant other. So coming into this end of May, 27th of May, new moon, communication is the key. So with the King of Wands, what I sense here is that you're coming into this new moon and deciding that it's time for you to take action. The King of Wands is that king of fire, that king that puts his blinkers on, and because more than likely you have been in that Five of Chalice, Five of Cups energy of feeling sorry for not have taken a certain action, you have decided, now I am going to take action. Now I need to do that action if I want to salvage whatever there is to be saved. Okay. Then the Two of Wands. The only thing is that at the same time, you need to make an action. You want to make an action, but you don't know which way. You don't know how to approach the other person. It's like as if one part of you says, yes, I know I need to take action, but at the same time, how am I going to face this person? Which one is the better way of going about it? I don't want to go about it too strongly, but I don't want to go about it too wishy-washy. I strongly sense here, this is my feeling looking at the cards and the situation. Here there is also what's coming to play, your fear of getting a no. Okay, the fear of the no. It's done, we're done. Or you didn't show me, I'm talking about from the other point of view. You didn't do this, you didn't do that, and now it's too late. And that's why you're in that Two of Wands. And then we've got the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords, it's really that card of, the cold in the heart and feeling as if what you have here, it's a decision that you came to the decision of wanting and needing to make an action because you have been heartbroken. Nine of Swords is not only like the Three of Swords are broken, but it's also something that you can't stop thinking about. It's so sad that you feel cold at night, cold inside, because you miss the other person so much. And you know that you are in this situation because of your lack of action prior to coming to this point. But what is happening is that you are afraid of a no. You are afraid that it's too late. Now, remember that communication is the key. So, how do you take the next action? My advice here, if you are in this situation and you are resonating with this reading that you feel and you need to make an action, it would be through words. It would be through communication. And in the communication, also let shine the passion about wanting to reconnect, about wanting to rebuild with your particular person. Okay, so Capricorn, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull a card for Sun, Moon, and Rising. And let's have a look what they say. This is from the Gateway Oracle card. Please, angels and guides, please show us for Capricorn Sun first. Following your bliss, my soul sings with joy. Okay, so what it says here, it's like for you, Capricorn Sun, for a moment, close your eyes and put yourself in that frame of mind of being already with that person that you want to reconnect with, that you want to make that action towards. How does it feel? It feels blissful. It feels beautiful. Ride on that energy. Communicate on carrying those feelings forward. Okay? And this is really going to help you. So let's see now for Capricorn Moon. Proceeding softly. My inner power grows in moment of quietude. So for you, Capricorn Moon, it's like don't let yourself getting afraid. You know, the moon, our moon sign, it's where there is the emotions, and usually it's where we get hit if there is fears. So proceeding softly within yourself, like try also to talk to yourself, Capricorn Moon, and say, look, the situation like this is creating me so much problems, so much not sleeping at night, regret and pain and sorrow and loneliness. But remember that I am always here for you. So like as if you're talking about to yourself, reassuring yourself that we are never really on our own or lonely or alone, because we have got ourselves. Okay, so now for Capricorn Rising, let's have a look. Expecting miracles. Miracles are blossoming in my life. So Capricorn Rising, everything is going to be fabulous. Don't think negatively. Go ahead and communicate with passion and softly, but with passion. Let the other person know, and everything will be fine. Okay, so thank you so very, very much for watching, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. That would really, really help me grow my channel again. I would be very grateful. And if you would like a private reading with me, the link to my website, it's in the comment box below. Also, I am going to add, excuse me, I am going to add at the in the comment box below links to other readings, and there is going to be more readings as well in the live page of my channel. Okay, Capricorns, thank you so very much again, and see you soon. Bye bye. Hello, fellow Aquariuses. How are you? I'm an Aquarius Sun and Moon, so I am very, very interested to see what is in store for us with in this new moon in Gemini of the 27th of May. As you know, Gemini, it's our sister sign, another air sign. And if you didn't listen to the intro of this reading, please go back, because I really explained there the flavor of this particular Gemini moon. Okay. And yeah, and then come back. Make sure to come back after you listen to that if you didn't before. So now we are going to take 3 cards from the Silver Witchcraft Tarot and see for all of us, Sun, Moon, and Rising, okay? How is this new moon going to affect us, and in which part of our lives? So please, angels and guides, please show us for us Aquariuses. Let's have a look. Okay, so we've got the 10 of Wands, 6 of Swords, better, 9 of Chalice, 9 of Cups. Yoo-hoo. Sorry. I'm a bit biased here. It's not that I am biased, but like Sagittarius had a fantastic reading, and some of the other signs as well, but this is not bad either. So let's see at the bottom of the deck, King of Chalice, King of Cups. Now, okay. King of Cups. Here it could be for some of us, not for all of us, that we are talking about a personal relationship with someone, okay? King of Cups, someone that with the new moon, could be someone new coming into your life, or someone that you know and that you like already, and that you understood that this person likes you. And then during this new moon, things are going to start moving forward. So that is one particular thing. If not, this also could be talking about, oh, and by the way, this new moon would last from now that I'm reading, because it's few days before and few days after. So from now for the next 15 days, 20 days. So in that span of time. Now, if there is nobody on the horizon, you're not interested, or if you are already in a relationship or whatever, well, step back, sorry. If you're already in a relationship, what I sense here is that your partner or your person, it's going to have a renewal of showing of emotion towards you, and that's beautiful. If we are instead talking about someone that is happily single, what I sense here is that there is a renewal of finding grace and beauty and love for the things that you love doing. But let's start the main reading. So here we've got the 10 of Wands. Coming into the 10 of Wands, so coming towards this particular new moon, what's happening is that we could have been feeling burdened about anything. Could have been about this particular situation that we're reading about, or could have been about life in general. Maybe, you felt pushed and pulled but in all different directions. Maybe there was more request in your job. Maybe, the family needed more attention. It's like this feeling of coming into this new moon where you didn't have much time for yourself, even to take a breather. Or, it was a heavy energy of a lot of responsibility. When you've got a lot of responsibility, after a while, because everybody tends not to look after oneself, we get depleted. So coming into this new moon, there is this need of replenish, and also of realizing how much we depleted ourselves. But good news, what we have here is the 6 of Swords, moving away from this feeling of being burdened or not being burdened. I strongly sense, and I have to say it, that this 10 of Wands, yes, we had a lot of responsibilities from the outside, absolutely. But at the same time, I feel with the Six of Swords after that is that some of those responsibilities that we took on, or that we felt it was our duty, we could have delegated, or we could have taken them a bit on the lighter side, and instead we took them so seriously, and but it was our way of seeing some of these responsibilities. Now with the Six of Swords instead, it's like we are moving away from this kind of burden, but it's like we are skimming. We are realizing the things that that we had magnified the importance of them, and so that we had really to put so much work on them, and some we could have delegated. So I feel that we are starting now then to move away and to keep and be responsible only for the things that really are very important, that we cannot delegate, that we cannot push for another time or whatever. So the load is getting lighter. Okay. And then what do we have? We have got the Nine of Chalice, the Nine of Cups, getting everything we wanted. This is wish fulfilled. Now, when we clear our burdens, what happens? We've got more time to create and to reach the goal that we want for ourselves. Because there is more space, there is more energy, there is more time. But how do we reach this? And how can this moon in Gemini can help us? It's through communication. So let's get back to this card. Communicate with the other people, communicate with others, delegate, speak. Or if it's a relationship, okay, this person is very willing, is going to be very willing to listen, maybe to say, and this is only an example and it's a silly example, okay, if you want to start going to the gym or start doing something for yourself, and say to your partner, listen, I would like to go there, but I can't because I'm looking after this particular thing at this time. Can you do that for me instead? So that time is free for me to go to the gym. Do you understand what I'm saying? Or if your children are, even grown children, are dependent for some kind of things, and you say, look, I'm going to stand back now and I am going to be here to support you, but I would like to see how you would approach this. I am not, you understand? I'll be here as a support if you need me, and I'll be keeping an eye to see if you're doing it correctly, but I will not step in. You will have to do it. So it's all about communication. I'm overjoyed with this. I am really overjoyed. I also sense that for some of you here, my dear Aquariuses, what's happening is that you're freeing time so that you will be able also to travel, because this is a card of travel. It's not a card of travel very, very far. It could be within your country. It could be within your state. It could be even across the pond. I'm in Europe, so across the pond. It's, it's not an intercontinental traveling. But yes, so by delegating, you would be able then maybe to go for a trip that you always wanted to do. Okay, so now Aquarius is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull 3 oracle cards from the Gateway deck and see a message for Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, so let's start with the Sun, me included. So let's see for angels and guides for Aquarius's Sun in this Gemini new moon of May of 2025. What do you give us? Expecting miracles. Miracles are blossoming in my life. So I'm not complaining, and I hope nobody is either. So really, by doing this, by communicating and shedding the burdens that they're really not all for us to carry, we are going to create miracles. And expect miracles. They are coming. Let's see now for the Aquarius moon. Me again as well. So for Aquarius moon, please Taking action. I enthusiastically embrace life, boundless possibilities. So definitely here, and it's actually falling under the Six of Swords, that is a card of action by movement. So taking action, it's when we've got the time to take action, it becomes beautiful. It's an adventure. It's, it brings up the fire within us. It makes us feel alive. What a beautiful new moon. And now for the Aquarius is rising. Let's have a look. Coming into power. I step into my power boldly and confidentially. Yes, again, also by speaking, we come into power. The speech creates energy. Energy is power. And we can decide to communicate in different ways, like softly, gently. But when we speak with power, it's also a speech that is full of strength, full of conviction. And it does also, again, create such beautiful feelings. Okay, so Aquariuses, my dear, beautiful Aquariuses, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click onto the notification bell. If you would like a private reading with me, all of the details are in the comment box below. There is the link to my website. In the comment box below, I am also going to put more links to different readings, new readings that I've done, but you will be able to find more again onto my live section of my channel. Okay, so Aquariuses, I'll see you very soon with my next reading. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Hello, Pisces. Hello, Pisces. How are you? And here we are for your new moon reading in the sign of Gemini. Now, if you didn't listen to the start of the reading, please go back at the intro. It's going to be less than 2 minutes. And it really explains, excuse me, I forgot my water and I am parched. So if you didn't listen to it, please go back, because you will be able to understand the flavor of this particular new moon. And it's going to really help you understanding the reading. Okay, so now Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's pull 3 cards from the Silver Witchcraft Tarot and see where this new moon is going to be affecting you, in which part of your life. So please, angels and guides, please, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's have a look. 3 tarots. Okay, so what do we have? We've got the King of Swords. We've got the 8 of Swords. And we've got the Lovers. Let's look at the bottom of the deck to see. King of Chalice again. Same bottom of the deck as Aquarius. So if you've got Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, excuse me, please go and listen to the readings as well. And also, if you are cross-watching, if somebody in your life is in Aquarius, please go and have a look at it again. Now, I strongly feel here, Pisces, that we are talking about a relationship, a romantic relationship, and a relationship where there is a decision that needs to be made. I am going to read the 2 possibilities that I feel the most strongly here. Is that I'm going to be very blunt here. One of the possibilities is that for you, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, you will need to make a decision between 2 people. Okay, there is 2 people that you're interested in, or one of those 2 is your significant other, and somebody else is it's on the side, or something of the sort. This is the first possibility. The second possibility is that the person that you are with, or you are interested in, or that you are married to even, has changed. And you see this change of this person from being very emotionally available, very emotionally opened and caring, to a person that is turned into a king of swords. Now, king of swords, like all kings, like all cards, I've got a positive and a negative. But when we are talking in a relationship where somebody came from being a king of cups to a king of swords, it becomes like if somebody just pull, done the ice bucket challenge on you, that kind of feeling. So if that is the case for you, Pisces, and your person was always very, very emotionally available and lovely and romantic and all of that, and now what happened is that this person has gone to be and has become detached, not so available with time, with emotion and all of that. All of this, what is happening, it's creating within you this feeling of keep going into your head and thinking and thinking and thinking, what is the reason? Why is this person after becoming this way? Why is my husband, my wife, my person that I love, what caused this change? What is it? And for some of you, you would start to think that there is someone else in the midst, or for some of you, you know that there is someone else as well. So the situation would become really harsh to deal with. No, it's not for all of you. Okay, so because there is two possibilities, I am going with the possibility first of you having a person that was very, very emotionally available to becoming quite cold and distant. You can't stop thinking about the reason why and can't make head nor tails. And then for some of you that are in this group, you know or you suspect that your person might have or have somebody else as well at the same time, or that you will need to make a decision about this, or that you want to put this person, your person, sitting them down and say, okay, what is going on? And then make a decision. Because I don't sense for you, Pisces, that you're feeling comfortable in this situation. Whatever this person has got, another person that you know or not. Okay? So, and that is the first part. Now, instead, if it's you that you have got two people to choose from, you will need to make a choice between two people. One that is very, very emotional and that you like romantically and all of that, but from the same side, excuse me, just bear with me 2 seconds. I have to put the cat out. I'm so sorry about this. So sorry. It's been nearly 2 hours that I'm reading, so the cat is going ballistic. So the second choice is that you are the one who have to choose between two people, one that is very, very romantic and the other one that is more square, as I would say, more detached. But the thing is that the romantic person here, I sense, is more, how can I say, it doesn't give you the sense of stability that the other one, that the King of Swords gives you. For some reason, what I sense here between these two people, there is a difference in status. This person, the King of Cups, romantic, everything you want, but I'm sensing that it's somebody that has problem keeping a job. I am just giving the message as it comes. The King of Swords, instead, it's a person that is more cold, more calculated, more detached, but it gives you that sense of stability because it's got a great job. And I don't know why I'm sensing that this person could be a doctor or could be a surgeon. Could also be a solicitor, could be, but the doctor and surgeon, it's very strongly. And again, you are in this situation, not being able to stop thinking about what do I do? What do I do? And then here we have got the Lovers. Okay, so we have got the Lovers card here, all about a decision. You needed to make a decision between two people. Okay, I would be very interested to know your comments, Pisces, please. So let's see what I'm going to do now. I am going to pull 3 cards from the Gateway Oracle deck. One for Pisces Sun, one for the Moon, and one for the Rising. So let's start with Pisces Sun. By the way, the most important thing here, I was forgetting because the cat distracted me, I'm sorry. Because this is the new moon reading. It's always a new start. So I sense that this, whatever situation you're in, is going to be resolved and the new start is going to come. But communication is the key. So you will have to communicate whatever is you with 2 people that you're interested in, or the other way around. And yeah, communicate. You need to speak. So let's see now for Pisces Sun, an oracle card, please. Pisces Sun. Looking deeper. Deep within me is a majestic radiance. Okay, so I strongly recommend that before you start communicate, you will look within you. Don't let anyone making you feel or believe that you're less than you really are. I have this message that I really needed to put through to you, Pisces. Don't let anybody make you feel or believe that you're less than you really are. Now for Pisces Moon, starting fresh. A wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. Okay, so here we go. I think that there isn't much to say, but because the moon, it's about emotions, there is going to be a renewal, a beautiful renewal of your emotions, Pisces Moons. And everything is going to look brighter and lighter as well. I sense lighter. So Pisces Rising, planting seeds. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. Okay, so here, Pisces Rising, what I'm sensing is that what is happening with this new moon is that you're going to really start putting down the start of a new beginning. It's going to be something that then is going to sprout going forward. Another beautiful reading. I really hope you enjoyed it, Pisces. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click onto the notification bell. If you would like a private reading with me, the details are in the comment box below. There is the link to my website. Also, down below, there is going to be links to other new readings that I've made. And also, other readings are in the live tab of my channel. Okay, thank you so very much for watching, Pisces, and sorry again about the cat. No comment anymore. And I'll see you soon with my next readings. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hello, Aries. Hi, Aries, and welcome to your new moon reading of May of 2025. Now, if you did not listen to the intro of this video, where I explain exactly the flavor of this new moon and what we are talking about, please go back and listen, because it gives you the idea of what we are talking about. It's only a few moments anyway. Now, the reading is becoming too long, so I'm not going to repeat again everything. So please, if you don't mind, go and listen at the very start and then come back, make sure. But without further ado, Aries, what we are going to do now, I am going to pull 3 cards from the Silver Witchcraft Tarot and see what is this new moon in the sign of Gemini means for you. Okay, so please show us about Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This new moon, what does it mean for Aries? Here we've got the Ace of Pentacles. We're starting very well, Aries. Congrats. And we have got the Six of Wands from good to better. And we have got the Five of Pentacles. Okay, we'll talk about this. Now, I don't think I have the need to turn the deck here because it's quite clear. Here, Gemini, Gemini moon, but it's for you, Aries, sun, moon, and rising. With this Gemini new moon, we are talking about new beginnings. All new moons talk about new beginnings, but for you, definitely, we have got an ace. You are the only, up until now, the only sign that got an ace. Ace are all about beginnings. So what do we see here? The Ace of Pentacles. It's a brand new beginning that is tangible. It could be very much about something to do with money, work, something to do with your possession. Could be buying a new home, could be selling a home and getting the proceeds of that, could be getting a new job where you're getting a lot more money, could be you starting a new job where you are going to make a lot of money. So it's really something that it's coming, I'm sensing it's coming from the universe. For those of you that this reading is going to resonate with, it's something that you wished into creation. I strongly feel that you wanted this so much that you actually created it in 3D. Okay? Beautiful energy. Now, this could also be, okay? This could also be an engagement ring being given. Okay, just remember that. Okay. Now, the second card, what do we have? The Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is that card of victory, being recognized for who you are. So, as I was talking about here, you know, you have done your homework for whatever it is, a new job, a new beginning, and putting yourself out there. If it was about selling your property, if it was about you getting the license to become a realtor, anything, but you put yourself out there, and now with this new moon, you're seeing the results of that, and people are seeing your worth. And this is the card of victory. This is a beautiful card. Now, here, what do we have? The Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, it's feeling a bit left out. What happened is that I feel here, Aries, sun, moon, and rising, that because of your success that is going to come with this new moon, you're going to see the start of all of this in this new moon in May of 2025. Some people might start to become a bit jealous, and so starting to making you feel okay, putting you a bit on the side. So here where it comes in, the need of communication. Here it where it comes in, Aries, the need for you to maybe not going face forward and tell them, oh, I have noticed that you're not inviting me anymore, or I heard when I was passing these words being said about me, or something like that. I would not go face on, but maybe saying, oh, I'm so delighted that now things for me are going better, but I really struggled getting to this point. Maybe by, saying all that and saying, now I can catch a bit of a breath because it's been very hard. So do you understand making that, or even say, oh, I'm very grateful now that I am where I am, but I'm also very grateful of your friendship and all of that equally. Like trying to do it that way, because sometimes people, unfortunately, do get a bit caught up in jealousy. Okay, so Aries, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Gateway Oracle deck, one for sun, moon, and rising. So let's see. For Aries sun, please, let's pull a card. Renewing your life. Radiant vitality is filling my life. So you see the declutter there? So definitely new beginnings, Ace of Pentacles and the declutter, letting all of the hard work, all of the worries, all of researches and thoughts and everything that you needed to do before getting to the point where you are here now. Now let's see for Aries moon. Manifesting dreams. My dreams are coming true. Did I say that you wished this into reality? Here we go. You wished this into reality. Even though, you know, it was this card that gave me that feeling as soon as I turned it. It's like Aries really willed it, wished it, you know, mind, body, and soul. This came to be because of their manifestation of their dreams. Now, let's see Aries rising. Savoring pleasure. I fully embrace bliss in my life. So Aries rising, definitely after all this, just, yes, go with the flow and enjoy. Take a moment now. You have reached the start. You have put your stamp onto it. Now take a little step, no, not a little step back. Now stop for a second, enjoy, and then start again, moving forward. Okay, so Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like a private reading with me, the link it's in the comment box below. And also in the comment box below, there is going to be links to different readings. Please go and listen to them. And if you would like to listen to more of new readings that I made, if you go onto my channel and under the live tab. Okay, thank you so very much, Aries, and I'll see you in my new reading. Bye-bye. Hello, Tauruses. You're the last ones, not the least ones. You were first at the last reading, the full moon reading. Okay, I really hope that you have listened to the start of this video, where I did explain about the new moon that is happening on the 27th of May and that I'm reading for in the sign of Gemini. You know, the reading now is nearly 2 hours long, and I will not go and repeat it again. But it's very important that you go and listen to that first part, because it gives you the idea and the flavor of what we are talking about and reading for. Okay, so let's start now. Taurus's Sun, Moon, and Rising with 3 cards from the Silver Witchcraft Tarot, and see how is this new moon going to affect you. So let's have a look. Ooh, starting with a bang, 10 of Pentacles. Very good. Let's see. King of Pentacles. Are you, Tauruses, embodying your energy during this new moon? And last card, 9 of Wands. Great. So, the Sun. Okay, so here, Taurus's Sun, Moon, and Rising. What I sense here is that during the time of this new moon, in the sign of Gemini, there is going to be the start of an understanding of a particular situation. So the Sun brings understanding and clarity. Clarity about a particular situation. What I have here is the 10 of Pentacles. So for some of you here, we are talking about a house. Maybe wanting to buy a house, or wanting to build a house, or making a house with someone. Could be moving in with somebody, or moving from one home to another home that it is your dream house. It could be very well be that. It could be also getting remunerated for all your hard work. Okay, so because of that, you can create then the building, the stability that you really want. Here we're talking about stability, we're talking about material things. Okay, and during this new moon, you're going to start reaping everything that you sow. But it's like not starting. Actually, I go back a second. It's not starting. It's like as if you're actually starting to see the finishing product. That is what I wanted to say. Sorry, it's nearly 2 hours. So that I'm reading. So it's you're starting to see the finishing product of your hard work, of all of the, of all of the time and the effort and that you have put into it. Now, let's not lose the fact that this new moon, it's in Gemini, and the communication is the key. So what is happening here with the King of Pentacles is that you are going to embody your energy, because this is your card of the court cards. The King of Pentacle is represented by Taurus. It's you. You stood your ground. You persevered during the hard times, and when even you thought that things were not going to come together, but you really clenched your fist and kept going. And this is the result. And the reason why I said that even during the hard time you kept going, it's because of the Nine of Wands. That Nine of Wands is to keep persevering even when we are tired, even when we get discouraged. And it's all thanks to you and your perseverance, I'm sorry, that you are now going to see the finishing result of all of your hard work. And I strongly sense that here is for those of you that has got something to do with a house, moving home or creating a new home, or moving in with someone that you love, moving in together, or all of that. And it's really, really beautiful. Now, the communication part that is very important, it's here in the Sun. Okay, you are really going to being able to express your pleasure and your understanding. And I sense that during this new moon, I feel that you're going to start opening up a lot more through communication to the people around you. It's like as if, because you were so concentrating on what you were doing here, that you had a kind of less time to communicate with people, or to communicate in a way that you could feel closer to them and then feel closer to you. So definitely with this Sun card, it's like as if you are expanding your joy, and not so much expanding your joy. It's because now you feel that you have done what you needed to do. You're more open to others. Okay, now let's see. I am going to get 3 oracle cards from the Gateway deck and pull 1 card for you, Taurus Sun, 1 for Taurus Moon, and 1 for Taurus Rising. Okay, let's see now for Taurus's Sun. Please, let's have a look. Accepting what is. I accept and embrace my inner majesty. Yes, I sense that for you, Taurus's Sun, during this new moon, when all of these beautiful things is happening, you are not even going to believe it. You're not going to say, is this really happening? Is this really it? Did I really manage to do all this? And yes, you did. You absolutely did. Just enjoy it. Let's see now for the Taurus's Moon. Launching your journey. I am an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. Absolutely beautiful. Did I say that I sensed about a moving as well? Here, if we're talking about you moving to a new place, or have built a new place, or whatever, it's really, really, Taurus's Moon, this is your time. And remember that when we move, it's a new journey, it's a new it's a new adventure. It's absolutely beautiful. Now Taurus is rising. Listening with your heart. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. So here, Taurus is rising. I strongly sense that for you, it's going to be really beautiful to, when you reach the point, as I said before, with the sun, to open up again, and having more time to really spend time with other people. You're going to rediscover the pleasure of listening to them, and also to listen to their appreciation of what you have done. I sense you're going to receive a lot of compliments, but that they're going to be really genuine. And also you reciprocating and appreciating, that the people around you had the patience of waiting for you to finish what you were doing. Okay, so Taurus is sun, moon, and rising. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. This would really help me with rebuilding up my channel after so many years of not reading. If you would like a private reading with me, there is the link to my website down below. And down below in the comment box, also there is going to be links to other readings that I've done lately. And there is more, but that I can't put them all in there. So more new readings you can find on the live tab into my YouTube channel. Okay, so Tauruses, thank you so very, very much again for being here with me. And I hope to see you all very soon with my next reading. Thank you so very much. Bye-bye.